Okay, I'm delighted to be joined by Athlone Town manager Adrian Carberry here as we look ahead to the weekend's matches. Adrian, firstly, what a start to the season Athlone have had. You must have really enjoyed it up until this point.
Kieran, thanks for me. Yeah, look, it's been very good. We went through a number of changes in the off season, so to hit the ground running as well as we did, we didn't see it coming. We're delighted with it, and hopefully, small little slip, but hopefully we can keep it going, continue on the way we're going.
As you went into the off season on the back of last season, what were the aims of the recruitment? Because I think a lot of people pointed out in the off season just how impressive the recruitment was and how you were able to attract players to the Midlands.
Look, it was great last year. There's a small team behind us. We're very well supported by, I suppose, John Hayden, our chairman, and Michael O'Connor, who's, I suppose, director of football within Athlone. And they kind of watched this last year. And I worked closely with them last season, with myself and Decky Considine. And, we just saw areas we were short, how we could make this club better, how we could push everything on. And this is right from the team to the kit to the everything off the field, the underage coming through as well, the community as well. We've been hamstrung with that because of COVID, and we just want to link out more and make it really a club that Athlone people can be proud of, and that starts with results. So last year, although we done well getting to cup semi-final, we came up short, very short in the end, and it did hurt. I will be honest with you, it did hurt us, and we wanted to make sure that we wouldn't be back in that situation again. We go out and try and bring players in, players that wanted to prove themselves, players that can play an attractive brand of football, because that's what we do, and really help this team to push on. Earmarked players that we think would benefit from coming to Athlone. And you can see that from the recruitment is probably players that have been at big clubs and maybe just lost their way a small bit or just needed a chance. So we went after those guys, and I suppose we sold the project to them that we no longer want to be Athlone Town finishing second from bottom of the table. We now want to push on and get back to where Athlone was when I was young in the early 80s, and top of the table winning leagues, so that's the goal.
How important has it been to put Athlone back at the centre of that community and to look to that young talent in the academy structures?
Yeah, for me, Athlone over the last couple of years would have had Dublin managers, and that's fine. But a lot of players would be Dublin, as they are now, to be honest. But the main thing for me, I think they lost their identity a bit in terms of the club training in Dublin. So it's training in Dublin. There's no real buy-in to the community. The people, the fans don't see them, every 2 weeks for a match, and that's it. We the first thing we did when we came in was move everything back to Athlone. We have a fantastic facility there that's just getting better. It's the 4G pitch. We've installed a gym at the moment, and now the back pitch, the back grass pitch has been redone now, and that's in the next 5 or 6 weeks. That's going to be top of the range as well. So that's going to be flying as well. So I mean, why not bring it back when you have all these facilities and you're proud of them? You need to have the club there. You need to have the players, the first team players training there. And the great thing about it now, it is a community club. From the under 13s all the way up are in there training, and they can see us when things open up more, as they will do, please God. They can see us training. They can see the first team, and they can aspire to be one of them, to be in the first team. And that's what we're trying to do. Make sure that again, as I said, a club that everyone can be proud of locally.
And you've been able to bring that local talent, some of the local talent, into the first team squad. And just on this season, I looked at the fixture list when it was first released, and you looked at Athlone's starting run of games, and you probably would have bit your knuckles there slightly. It was an incredible run, though, but you're able to go on almost playing the favourites every week, and yet you're able to turn in some amazing results. So it's through that.
Okay, we looked at those fixtures as well, and to be fair, in this division, as you know yourself, you cannot look past any team at all. You cannot do that. But I get what you're saying, because I looked at it too. I was saying Galway at home, away to Cork City, and then away to Bray Wanderers, and you're saying to yourself, and then you come home for one game and you're away to Shells then as well. So you're saying to yourself, my God, this is you're working on your score, your points tally, and where you'll be come the first round. And I have to say, it was probably a bit lower than what it is at the moment, But that's been fantastic. That has been the guys. They've come in. Pre-season was tough. Pre-season, we didn't get much results, but points aren't given out in pre-season, so we weren't too worried about that. When the season started, we hit the ground running, and I'm delighted with it. I'm delighted that these players, they fear no team at all. They just want to go out and play their way. We haven't been forced to change the way we play things, and that's quite good to look at and see and witness. Like, these players aren't afraid to go toe to toe with any team in this league, and it's testament to the players. Here I am taking all the credit. I have a great backroom staff with Becky Constantine and Graham Kane, fantastic guys, Gordy as well, and the players have been absolutely fantastic too.
Yeah, just on that one particular win, that win at Cork City at Turner's Cross. Any team over the years who've gone to Turner's Cross and won, it's a rarity. It's a moment to remember, and your Athlone team to really grow into that game, and the belief really started to come. You felt that momentum come. How amazing was that for you as the manager to see the progress that team made and to get the win at such a prestigious place in Irish football?
Yeah, and that was the thing. It is a daunting place to go to. It's probably the one might be saying it is a bit dated, the ground, but it is a proper football ground. Fantastic, great guys down there. Colin Healy, fantastic manager and doing a great job. Probably just unlucky with results probably, but it will come from, I'm sure, that we're going down there. We you could be overawed by the thing, but just the thing what delighted me most about it was it was a different way. We had to soak up a bit of pressure for a while. They were coming at us and we soaked it up, and then we managed to go and improve our game as we went along and stick at it, believe in ourselves, and then we popped up with a goal near the end. So it's a fantastic from that point of view, where we didn't really boss the game as much as we liked or would have liked, but in the end came away with the 3 points, which is fantastic. Other teams, they probably would have settled for a draw and be happy with it because it's Cork City. These guys want to go and win it, and they did it on that night. We're lucky enough to do it on that night, but there wasn't much in it at all. We got a bit of luck as well, so we're delighted with that, and we take it. Of course, away from Cork City, Turner's Cross with 3 points, you're delighted going away.
Yeah. I suppose just more recently, obviously, you've come onto the back of that defeat to a really tough Shelbourne team. How important is it this weekend to try and regain that early momentum and get back on track, I suppose?
Yeah, again, it's kind of, you look at we've lost the last 2 games, and the Cabinteely one where we look, I'm not saying anything people don't know. We bossed good parts of that game, and we had some fantastic chances. We just couldn't score. Probably enough chances to win a couple of games. But there you go. That's Pat Devlin and his team, well organised, well set up, and fair play to them. The Shelbourne game probably weren't at our best. And what I liked about it was when you go back and you have a look back here at it, and you have a look at the games back, you see that even though we weren't at our best, and Shells did get a couple of chances in the second half, had a good first half. The second half just didn't really come out, and Shells got a couple of chances. Up to the last kick of the game, we were pushing for an equaliser. So on another day, we could have come away with a point. In
your mind, or even the players' mind, given how good the start of the season has been, has the expectations for the season risen, or have you to reevaluate as it goes on, or are you just going? Are you going to give me the classic manager line? We're taking it game by game.
Yeah, look, it has to be that. It has to be game by game. But I'd be nothing but honest. It had changed. You're looking at, you're saying, playoff spot. You're looking how you're going. You're saying, look, we have a chance. I do believe we have a chance. I think we can be there amongst it at the end of the season. I think we'll be up there. I think we'll be pushing towards the top end of the table, and we will be trying to win this league now. We'll be trying to win it after seeing all the teams, a couple of teams to see yet. It will be hard for us. We are going to come unstuck along the way. We're going to lose more games. We just have to keep going. We're a small enough squad, a great bunch of lads. But if we stay together, injuries is the big thing here, and a bit of luck. You need injuries and everything else that goes with it. We have a great chance. But back to what, there's a reason why managers say it is. You got to really. There's no point going, and going on great winning games and then looking ahead of seeing a team maybe at the bottom of the table or down there and saying, because in this league they'll catch you. They'll catch you if you're not prepared for them. So you have to just make sure we're ready for a treaty on Friday night. But yeah, we're hoping with this squad of players, there's no reason why come the shake up of the season that we're not right in the middle of it.
Well, Adrian, best of luck for the weekend. Best of luck for the rest of the season as well. Hopefully Athlone have a great campaign. Thanks for joining us on FAI TV.
Thanks very much. Fair play to you.